Okay, we are here for day 3 of the Rosebud New Year Bash tournament. And this will be the final games, or this will be the final day of games here in this tournament. The final game for the Senior High Lady Wildcats, who have found themselves here in. I don't think there's any kind of title for this game necessarily, but got the starting lineups for the Shirley Blue Devils.
Number 2, Allison Barnett. Number 10, Amy Ross. Number 22, Miley. And number 23, Allison.
The starting lineups for the Shirley Lady Blue Devils got number 1, Rory Newland. Number 2, Addison Barnett. Number 22, Miley Newland. And I've lost track of the ones that were in the line. We'll get to that. I've got a roster for them. So now the starting lineups for the Lady Wildcats. First up, number 1, Lily Mae Humphrey. Number 4, Mackenzie George. Number 11, Addison Campbell. Number 13, Lauren Taylor. And number 15, Charlie Campbell. That'll be your starting lineup for the Lady Wildcats this morning. Another 10 o'clock start time for the Lady Wildcats. Had this situation yesterday. And so we'll have this game about to start right now. And then after this one's done, we will pack everything back up, head back home for a bit, and come back for the 6:45 championship game between your Hector Wildcats and the Woodlawn Bears. I told y'all wrong last night. I said I thought it was going to be Harmony Grove. Turned out it was not. It is the Woodlawn Bears. So got the teams at midcourt getting ready to get started. And here's the tip. Tip goes to the Lady Wildcats. Charlie Campbell getting a hold of it. And quickly down underneath. Addison Campbell up for 2. Lady Cats showing a little bit of pressure. 3-point shot on the way by the Lady Blue Devils. No good. Ball will go out of bounds. And it will be a turnover to the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cats have had a little bit of a rough time in this tournament the last couple of days. But so have the Shirley Lady Blue Devils. Ran into a buzzsaw with the Derrick's Lady Outlaws. And that one was not pretty. Charlie Campbell kicks it out to Lily Mae Humphrey. She tries a 3, no good, but the putback is good. Lady Cats up 4-0. Start this one off. And we're going to have a steal. Mackenzie George comes up with it. Going to bring it back across the timeline. Gives it up to Lauren Taylor. Now over to the wing, Lily Mae Humphrey. Now back up top to George. Taylor down underneath to Addison Campbell. Campbell gets a little bit shoved, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. No foul called. And we're going to have a steal by Mackenzie George up underneath. She takes contact on that shot. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good job putting the pressure on this inbound. And George drawing the contact now. Man, I'll let my time go a little bit long. They're saying 6:40 on the board. So I'll change that up. First shot by Mackenzie George finds its way in. She'll have one more. George gets both. Lady Cats still showing pressure. inside the paint. No good. And we got a whistle for another foul. Looks like on the Lady Blue Devils. Number 10, Amy Rolfe. If I pronounce that wrong, I apologize. Lily Mae Humphrey over to Taylor. Taylor just inside the arc. Oh, man, swirled around the rim, popped back out. Rebound by the Lady Blue Devils. Drive inside, shot off the glass, no good. Addison Campbell there to retrieve it, gives up to Charlie Campbell. Campbell pushes it up the floor, tries to find Mackenzie George down there, and it gets away from George and out of bounds. And I believe they're going to say last touched by the Lady Blue Devils. Lady Cats will keep it down here on this end. Inbound and shot by Lauren Taylor. Off the mark. George comes up with the rebound, and looks like she's going to try to kick it back out to Lily Mae. Now she's getting a little bit trapped there in the corner. Finds Campbell inside. Shot no good. Rebound by Shirley. And they tried to push it up the floor, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a turnover back to the Lady Wildcats. 5:24 here left in the first. Lady Cats up 6-0. Lily Mae drives inside, can't get her shot to go. And now Charlie Campbell's going to tie it up for a jump ball. And looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Shirley Lady Blue Devils. Once again, here this morning, I only have one screen up. So if anybody decides they're going to say anything in the chat, don't think nothing of it. If I don't respond very quick, I'll just pop in and out ever so often, check it, make sure there ain't nothing anybody's asking important that I need to address. But after that timeout, it will be going the other direction with the Lady Blue Devils. They're set to inbound. They get it in. And we got a whistle for a quick foul. Or no, not a foul. She stepped out of bounds. Taylor over to George on the wing for a three. And on the ensuing inbound, Lady Cats get the steal, and Mackenzie George just made the three and then also gets a two. You were in that replay, so you didn't really get the chance to see it. And drive inside by Lady Blue Devils. Tries to go up with it. And she gets some contact, and we got a down Devil. There was a foul called. That one will be charged to number 15, Charlie Campbell. That'll be her first team foul for the Lady Cats. And tough for me to see these numbers on the backs of these jerseys. Black jerseys, blue numbers. Y'all have heard me talk about this before. I believe that is number 1, Rory Newland. And her first shot is good. Lady Blue Devils on the board. Second one misses. Addison Campbell there to get the rebound. Gives up to George. George is going to bring it across the timeline. Over to Lily Mae on the wing. She's going to drive inside. Layup good. 13-1. Like I said, this Shirley Blue Devils squad, kind of a push off a little bit by Lily Mae. Went a little bit undetected. Had a referee right there to see it, but he didn't decide that it warranted a whistle. But this Lady Blue Devils team, I said earlier that they ran into a buzzsaw with the Derek's Lady Outlaws, rather. 72-8, the score in that one the other night. Seemed a little bit unnecessary of a high number there for the Lady Outlaws, but I guess if Shirley couldn't handle it and they were just able to score at will, maybe. Seen a lot of full court press teams this during this little tournament on the boys' side of things and the girls' side of things. Lily Mae gets the pass, hands it off to Campbell. She tries a short range jumper, won't go, and looks like we're going to have a reach foul by Mackenzie Moore. Yeah, number 23, Mackenzie Moore, her first foul of the game, third team foul for the Lady Cats. And Taylor nearly got a hold of that. But it will be off the Lady Blue Devils. Lady Cats will have it down here. I'm hoping that I am not trying to lose my voice again. That is a miserable experience. Taylor for three, no good. Lady Cats can't chase it down. And we're going to... Lady Blue Devils having a tough time getting control of it. Not stepping on that line out of bounds. So they'll get it for a moment, and then it'll be a turnover right back to the Lady Cats. Inbound goes to Taylor. Taylor over to George. Tried to get it inside to Addison Campbell, and it gets batted away out of bounds. They'll keep it down here. Taylor inside to number 5, Abby Dodson. And we're going to have a whistle for another foul. This time on number 23 for the Lady Blue Devils. That's, I don't even know if I want to try that first name or not. Taylor for three, no good. Number 23 for the Lady Blue Devils, her last name is Campbell. And down here on this end, we have a whistle for a travel. And Lady Blue Devils just can't keep control of it. Ball goes out of bounds again. Be another turnover back to the Lady Cats. Got Gabby Biggers in the game now. Inside the paint, there's Abby Dotson for two. 15-1. Pass goes sailing over the intended target, out of bounds. And Lauren Taylor's going to have to go up into the seats to retrieve the ball. Taylor tries to get a pass up the floor to Mackenzie Moore, and it gets taken away. Shot no good by the Lady Blue Devils. Moore there to get the rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline now for the Lady Cats. Like Taylor thought about the shot for a second, gives it off to Moore. Moore just inside, can't get it to go. Dodson tries a putback, won't go. Campbell tries a putback, and she draws contact, so she will go to the line to shoot a couple.
Shooting foul. At the line, number 11.
Campbell's first. Rattles off the side of the rim. No good. Lauren Taylor going to step out. Lily Mae Humphrey going to come back in. It looks like we've got Charlie Campbell set to come back in here pretty quick as well. Addison can't get either one of her shots to fall. And I think we're going to have a foul whistle for probably number 12, Gabby Biggers. Sure enough, it is. First foul for Biggers. And the fourth team foul for the Lady Cats. Got one more to give. Lady Blue Devils up to 5 fouls already. Pass goes inside, and they're going to... So they'll be sending the Lady Blue Devils to the line on a shooting foul. That'll be number 1 at the line. At the line again, that's Rory Newland for the Lady Blue Devils. And the foul will be charged to number 23, Mackenzie Moore. First shot is in. Second shot goes as well. Lady Blue Devils get to 3. Lily May kicks it over to Gabby Biggers. And Biggers manages to get it inside to George. Back out to Abby Dodson for 2. And looks like we're going to have another foul. I believe this should be Gabby's second. Yep. So there's the 5th team foul for the Lady Cats. So Newland back at the line to shoot a couple for Lady Blue Devils. First one good. Second one finds its way in as well. All 5 points for the Lady Blue Devils coming from free throws. I believe all by number 1 as well. Taylor lets the 3 go. It's going to pop up over the backboard and out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Blue Devils. Newland drives in, layup, won't go. Charlie Campbell there to get the rebound. Going to give it up to Lily May to bring it across. Over to Dodson. And we have a little bit of a reach foul there. And Abby Dodson will go to the line to shoot a couple for the Lady Cats. Down to 54.8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dodson's first shot off the back of the rim there. She'll have one more. Second shot will fall. Oh, yeah, they're going to get Taylor for this walk there. Good effort by Taylor trying to get that steal. Just shuffled her feet a little bit too much. And drive inside and shot. Finds contact. And Newland back at the line for the Lady Blue Devils. That foul will be charged to number 15, Charlie Campbell. That'll be her second of the game. First free throw is no good. Second one will drop, though. Said all 6 points coming from Rory Newland on free throws. 3-point basket. And on the next, on the inbounds, got a steal by Lauren Taylor, but it's going to be stolen right back. That three-pointer by Mackenzie George. It's over to the corner. Gonna try to drive inside from up underneath. Can't get the shot to fall. Mackenzie George there to get the rebound. Over to Taylor. Taylor floater, no good. Lily Mae there to try to get the rebound and go back up with it. She can't get that shot to go. Rebounded this time by Lady Blue Devils, and at the buzzer, she heaves one up and no good. So that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Lady Cats up pretty good right now, 21-6 on the Shirley Lady Blue Devils. And like I said, it's been a rough tournament for both these teams. Lady Cats by far are a little bit more competitive in this than I believe Shirley has been. Like I said, you had a 72-8 score the other night. I halfway wonder why a coach wasn't waving the white flag, but anyway. And like I said, 72 points on a team that's only scored 8's kind of ridiculous, but if you can't stop it, then what can you do, But get ready to head to the second quarter of play here. Pop in over here and take a look. Carolyn Emerson is watching. Paige Day says, "Let's go, girls." Glad y'all are here with us. Got 25 over here on Facebook watching. Appreciate y'all being here. About 13 or so over on the YouTube side of things. And like I said, be back here tonight, 6:45. Boys will be playing in the championship game against the Woodlawn Bears. And I believe Mr. Shane Martin's going to come back, and we're going to complete this senior boys trilogy of games here with this final championship game for the tournament. Second quarter underway now. George drives inside. Can't get her shot to fall. It's Newland. And she's going to be whistled for a travel. I think made a little bit of contact with Abby Dodson down there. Dodson hit the floor, but nothing called on that. Humphrey gonna just head inside. Shot gets blocked and stolen away. And we're gonna have a steal by Abby Dodson. She's gonna give it up to Taylor. Taylor's gonna bring it across midcourt. Over to Lily Mae Humphrey. And tried to get a steal off of George there. George retrieves it. Takes it inside. She's going to kick it back out to Lily Mae Humphrey, who's going to take a wide open three, I should say. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up with it. Can't get that one to fall. And we're going to have a scramble for it. Dodson hits the floor, grabs a hold of it. We're going to have a tie for a jump ball. And possession arrow favors the Lady Blue Devils. Nearly had a steal by Mackenzie George down there. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay down here on this end with the Lady Blue Devils. Got number 3, Linda Fulbright on the inbound. .22 passes inside. And kick it back out to Newland. She's going to take the shot. No good. George. Take it all the way back down. Can't get the shot up there. It gets blocked. And ball gets tipped out of bounds. Believe it will stay down here on this end. And it will. Lily Mae going to drive inside. Going to try to go up with it. And gets enough contact for a shooting foul, I believe. No, they're going to say that was on the floor. So not enough movement by Lily Mae to warrant a shooting foul. Going to inbound to Campbell, Addison Campbell. Taylor over to George in the corner. George going to try to drive in, gets a shot up, off the glass, no good. Campbell there to retrieve it, put back, no good. Gets another shot at it. That one won't go. Going to be rebounded. And rebound was by, I believe that's number 22 down there. It was Miley Newland. Ball gets slung around a little bit out of bounds, but last touch by the Lady Wildcats. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Addison Campbell there for the rebound. Gives up Taylor. With Lily Mae over to George in the corner. To Taylor. Inside to George. Good pass. Good shot by Mackenzie George. Steal by Lily Mae Humphrey. Shot won't fall. She just can't get the lid off the goal right now. Taylor with a little short jumper. Makes the score 25-6. Down to about 5 minutes left here in the first half. Blue Devil drive inside. Gets the shot. And will go to the line to shoot one more. See if she can complete the and one play. And she cannot. Ball gets tipped out of bounds, and it will belong to the Lady Wildcats. Humphrey to Lydia Baker in the corner. Lydia tried to get a pass back out, but feet moved a little bit too much. We whistled for the travel. Taylor all over Newland down there. And he's going to try to drive inside. It's Rory Newland on that attempted drive. Going to be, we're going to have a whistle for a foul on number 1. That's Lily Mae Humphrey. That'll be her second foul of the game. Lady Blue Devils will keep it down here on this end. Newland passes to Newland. Shot, no good. Oh, Kane nearly got a hold of the rebound. Campbell there to go ahead and get control of it. Back to the other end now. Taylor over to Lily Mae. Kane over there kind of by herself. She's going to let the three go, and she nailed it. Seen her do that a few times this season. Good job by Danielle Kane. And while we were in that, the Lady Blue Devils get a 2-point jumper to fall. They're up to 10. They're in the double digits now. Shot no good. In this end, we're going to have a whistle. That'll be another foul on Lily Mae Humphrey. She's up to 3 now. Coach Casey going to bring her to the bench and let her sit for a bit. Newland gives it up to what I'm assuming would be her sister, also a Newland. Long three-pointer, no good. Addison Campbell tries to save it, but it gets knocked out of bounds. Stay down here with the Lady Blue Devils. Newland for three. A little bit too much on that one. Doesn't find its mark. Danielle Kane comes away with the rebound and gives it to Taylor. Taylor over to Lydia Baker in the corner. Her shot won't go. Taylor gets a hold of the rebound, put back, up and in for two. And we're going to have a timeout by the Lady Blue Devils. Be their second timeout of the game. So I think they've a couple seconds more off the clock than what I had. 2:46 left here in the first half. Lady Cats up by 20. Got a little bit more talking in the chat. Vicky Simpson-Williams. Hopefully we will have these referees tonight. I don't know that we will. I think I've seen different guys here every game. So it'd be nice to have them. I saw that he was Mandy Webb Bratton said something about at least these referees know how to call a jump ball. You're right. You know, we didn't see a lot of that last night. Danielle Kane nearly come up with the steal there. On the corner, 3-point shot on the way, no good. What do we have? Got a foul by a Lady Blue Devil. Let me see who that's on. Be on number 23. The weird first name, last name's Campbell, though, for Lady Blue Devil. She's up to 4 fouls. I didn't realize that. And I didn't hit my button for the clock. Kane out of the corner. No good. Dotson there to get the rebound. Tries to go back up with it. Won't fall. And we're going to have a foul by Lady Wildcat. Number 11, Edison Campbell. That's her second. 4th team foul for the Lady Cats. We'll have one more to give. Hopefully they can keep that under control for the next 2 minutes. Drive inside, shot, no good. Mackenzie George there for the rebound. It's over to Taylor. Taylor inside, short jumper. In for 2. And Coach Casey going to call a timeout. Let me pop back over here and take another look at the chat. Yeah, Vicky Simpson-Williams talked about hoping we have these refs tonight. Mandy Webb Bratton, refs know what the jump ball is. He sure didn't last night. Brenda Housley is watching. Sorry you're late. No, you're fine, Brenda. You got in here. You're in here watching. I'm glad everybody is here. Appreciate y'all jumping on all these different days, all these weird times. I told Mr. Stroud yesterday that I don't, back when I was working as a film guy for Coach Davis, I don't ever recall having these. For one, I don't think they did very many holiday tournaments, and I really don't remember ever having to be somewhere to do a game at 10 o'clock in the morning. Taylor nearly got pickpocketed. Danielle Kane from the wing. Her shot won't go. Kenzie George there for the rebound. Tries to go back up with it. It gets tipped out of bounds. Lady Cats will keep it down here on this end. We have some substitutions. Lydia Baker back in the game. Going to replace Danielle Kane. Inbound goes to Taylor. She lets the 3 go, and she gets it. Up the floor. The Blue Devils get a shot up and in. It's got to be a little bit of a relief for these girls to know they can get some points on the board, especially being held to 8 the other night, like I said. And Lydia Baker nearly come up with a steal, but she creates enough a turbulent situation there for the Lady Cats to get a hold of it. George brings it across the timeline, gets to Taylor. Taylor sails a pass over Abby Dodson's head and out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover back to the Lady Blue Devils. 26 seconds left here in the first half. And pass down underneath is intercepted. Kenzie George going to bring it back across. I have 10 seconds to work with here. Lady Cats will. Baker going to let the floater go. No good. And 1 second. And that will do it for the first half of play. Lady Cats up by 23 as we head into the halftime break. So, like I said, good job by the Lady Cats. They're playing with a little bit more intensity than we've kind of seen at times here in this tournament. But like I said, you're also playing against a team that didn't hardly have much offense in their other 2 appearances as well. So you're just going to have to take what you can get. And so, yeah, good first half for the Lady Cats. And we'll see how they see what they can do when they come back out for the second half. So going to take a short break. We got about 7 minutes until the second half. So stick with us. We'll be back here in just a few minutes right here on Cat TV. All right, welcome back for the second half of Senior Girls here in the final day of the New Year Bash tournament here at Rosebud's Rambler Arena. Lady Wildcats up 35-12 as we get ready to start this second half of play. And hopefully I got everything with the board situated. Yep. Third quarter, 8 minutes on the clock. I'm starting to figure this all out. And it looks like to start us off here in the second half, it will be Lady Wildcat ball. Humphrey over to George. Now over to Humphrey. Three-point shot, no good. Charlie Campbell tried to come down with it and has a girl all over her back. Foul will be charged to number 10, Amy Rolfe. That will be her third of the game. George, in the corner, looking inside, finds Addison Campbell, tries to go up with it, and Addison Campbell will go to the line to shoot a couple. Foul will be charged to number 22, Miley Newland. Campbell's first shot rattles off the back of the rim. Second shot won't go either. And Mackenzie George tries to chase it down. Charlie Campbell there to retrieve it. And it's going to get stolen away. And then immediately Campbell gets a hand in there on it. Pops it back out. George gets a hold of it. Gets a shot up. Won't go. Rebound by the Lady Blue Devils. And Taylor going to get a hold of that. Off the glass. Won't fall. And we're going to have another. We're going to have a foul down here. Going to have a foul on number 13, Lauren Taylor. That'll be her first of the game. First team foul for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cats showing some more pressure. George hits the floor with it. Gives it up to Taylor. Taylor's jump shot won't go. And then we're going to have a tie up underneath with a jump ball. And it will be going to the Lady Blue Devils. It's time they get a good inbound in, get across the timeline. Down in the corner. Nearly lost control of that. Newland trying to direct some traffic. Gets it up inside to what I'm assuming is her sister. She goes up for two. Inside to Charlie Campbell and into Addison Campbell. Campbell gets that shot to fall. from the free throw line. No good. Mackenzie Moore there to pick up the rebound. Taylor will bring it back across the timeline for the Lady Cats. Inside to Charlie Campbell, down underneath to Addison. And there she goes. She's getting the shot to fall now. So back-to-back points for Addison Campbell. And looks like we're going to have a whistle for a foul. Looks like on number 4, Mackenzie George. Her first foul of the game. Team foul number 2. Both teams sitting with 2 fouls here in this not quite halfway middle of the third. Taylor knocks that one back out of bounds. And watch out for the reaches. Taylor able to come up with a steal. She's going to give it up to Mackenzie George. Out to Mackenzie Moore for 3. That one finds the bottom of the net, if anything, and goes out of bounds. But I believe there was a Lady Blue Devil down there that had a hand on it before it got out of bounds. But doesn't matter. They get to pick up the steal. Tried to get inside to get a shot up. Now we're going to tie up for a jump ball. Mackenzie Moore down there to get a hold of it. It's immediately tied up. Possession arrow favors the Lady Cats, though, so they'll have it. Inside to Charlie Campbell. She's going to kick it back out to Mackenzie Moore. Over to Taylor. Back to Moore. Good ball movement for the most part for the Lady Cats. Inside it goes to George. George's shot won't go. Gets her own rebound. Tries another one. That one gets deflected back into the hands of the Lady Blue Devils. And George tried to go in there and get a hold of that one. She's going to be whistled for the foul. That'll be George's second. Three-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound by the Lady Blue Devils. Tie up. Nope, no jump ball. We have a timeout by the Shirley Lady Blue Devils. Both teams getting a couple shots to fall. Well, Shirley had 12 at half. They're up to 14, so they've had one shot fall. Lady Cats have had a couple. Addison Campbell shots, I believe. Looking over here at the chat real quick. Mandy Webb Bratton, what time will the girls play again if they win? This is it. This is the last game for them. So yeah, I'd like to see them finish with a win, get one out of the 3 here in this tournament. And after that timeout, it will be Lady Blue Devil ball. 4:25 left here in the third. Shot. Swirls out. Linda Mae Humphrey there for the rebound. Over to Taylor. Now back up top to Humphrey. She thought about the shot. Gives it up to Taylor. Now back over to Humphrey. Inside to Addison Campbell. Just a little bit too far underneath. Oh, man. Kind of looked like feet kept on moving a little bit there. No whistle. Humphrey there to get the rebound back across the court. And tries to go up with it. And gets a little bit of contact. Campbell tries one. Also took a little bit of contact. No whistles. Finally going to get a whistle down there. But it's going to be a foul on the Lady Wild. Well, no. It'll be a foul on number 10 for Shirley. That's Amy Rolfe. She's got 4, and I believe that's her heading to the bench. And 3-point shot. And sadly, I did not see by who, because I was looking at this roster. And yeah, a little bit of a stutter there. Whistle for a travel. We're down to 3:20. Humphrey over to Moore. Moore shot won't go. Campbell tries to get the putback. It won't go. Now we're going to have a scramble for it down on the floor. Jump ball. And it will stay on this end with the Lady Cats. Inbound goes to Humphrey. Humphrey, short jumper, up and in. Shot gets tipped away. Charlie Campbell comes up with it. Gives up to Lauren Taylor. And it gets popped out of bounds. Lady Cats will keep it down here. Charlie Campbell going to take a 3. Oh my goodness. Looks like Lauren Taylor got dropped on her head. Wow. I'm not sure how. The whistle was for a jump ball. It almost looked like Lauren Taylor got almost DDT'd. If you're a wrestling fan, DDT's when you drop your opponent on the top of their head. Usually that's on a softer mat, not on a hardwood floor. I think Taylor's okay over there. She's over on the bench, but I heard the thud of that big time up here. Probably could hear it over the live stream. Get back on track here, what I'm doing. Ball got tipped out of bounds. The Lady Blue Devils will keep it down here. And on that inbound, Humphrey comes up with the steal. Humphrey going to take it all the way herself. Layup good. 46-14. We're under the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. And I think they're going to get Charlie Campbell for a reach. Yep. Fouls on number 15, Charlie Campbell. It'll be her third of the game. 4th team foul. Both teams sitting with 4 fouls apiece here in this third quarter. Shot off the glass and in. Lady Blue Devils. Moore inside to Campbell. She's going to kick it back out to Moore. Up top to Lily Mae. Over to George on the wing. 3-point shot for Mackenzie George. And while we're in that replay, Lady Cats showing a little bit of pressure. Lady Blue Devils make it across the timeline. And tried to get a pass inside. Kenzie George comes up with it. Inside to Addison Campbell for 2. I know that you're trying to teach these girls how to compete, but I don't know at this point that you need the press. But Lily Mae drives inside, can't get her shot to go. George goes back up with it, draws contact. So 18.6 seconds, and Mackenzie George at the line to shoot a couple free throws. First one is good. And looks like coming up next, you're going to have the Shirley Blue Devil Senior High boys and Cross County. If anybody interested in that, go check out. I'll go ahead and say, go check out our friends with the Lake Area Sports. If anything like that interests you, go out there and watch the rest of these games online. If you are so inclined, they've been nice to us this week. Don't mind giving them a shout out. First free throw up for the Lady Blue Devils is good. Second one doesn't find anything and goes out of bounds. The Lady Wildcat ball. 8.5 seconds left here in the third. And the fourth quarter should roll right on by as soon as it gets started. Gabby Biggers tries a 3, and it won't go, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Lady Cats up 53-17 as we get ready for the final quarter play. Like I said, clock will hopefully just be running through the rest of this. Let's go ahead and get this one finished up and get on back on the road, get back home, get ready for the boys championship game. Like I said, that is coming up tonight at 6:45. We will be back here online again. If you have no plans, looking for something to do, make your way back out here to Rosebud. Let's fill these seats and show them that we can bring a good crowd. Had a good crowd last night of Wildcat fans, and I think it paid off pretty well having that support. Big night for Caden Story with 24 points. He came to life in the second half, and long buzzer. That I can't get used to that. But yeah. Anyway, Caden helped push the Wildcats ahead of the host team, Rosebud, and now they will get the chance to play for a holiday tournament title. Fourth quarter underway. Abby Dotson takes a shot, doesn't find anything. She's going to dive for it, tries to get a hold of it, knocks it out of bounds. The turnover 2. Oh, and the clock is running. I've been sitting here hitting the button to turn it off. It is running. I'm a little bit behind on it. Maybe I'll get a chance to correct that here shortly. I need to go ahead and fix that. We are going to be down to 7:20 here right now. So, pass inside. George can't get a couple different shots to go. And we got a whistle. Foul by the Lady Wildcats. Number 15, Charlie Campbell. That'll be her 4th foul of the game. And so we're going to have another whistle for a foul. If I had to guess, probably on number 11, Addison Campbell. Yep, sure enough. 3rd foul for Addison Campbell. And Campbell tried to get a hold of that inbound. Up top. 3-point shot on the way. No good. George almost able to get a hold of that rebound. And over the head. Lady Cats have to save it. Get it back in. Oh, man. Abby Dotson kind of got away with a high dribble there. Down to George. George goes up for 2 and gets it. And Coach Casey going to have a mass substitution. We have Lauren Taylor, Emma McConnell, who has returned for today. Lydia Baker, Danielle Kane, and Mackenzie Moore on the floor right now for the Lady Cats. McConnell over to Taylor. Moore across the floor to Emma McConnell. Baker tries a shot, won't go, gets her own rebound. Kicks it back up to Kane, over to the corner to McConnell. McConnell a little bit too strong on that pass. Goes right through the hands of Lydia Baker. Out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover to the Lady Blue Devils. And McConnell comes up with the steal and gets contact there. It's fouled, and we'll go to the line to shoot a couple as we are under the 5-minute mark. Shane Martin in the chat. Doing a great job, Fickle. See you tonight. Like I said, Mr. Shane Martin, his help is greatly appreciated, and it'll be good to have his voice calling a holiday tournament championship game. Always fun to work with Shane. I'm glad everybody seems to enjoy it as well. I know he does. This is his element. He deserves to have a spot somewhere in a broadcasting capacity. The fact that he doesn't is almost criminal to me. Kane with a 3 won't go. Three-point shot on the way by the Lady Blue Devils, and they get it. Get a chance to use that icon on the board on their side. 56. I've missed a point there. My bad. 56-20, your score. And whistle down here on this end. Foul will be charged to number 12, Gabby Biggers. That'll be her 3rd foul of the game. Number 22, Newland. Tried a shot, won't go. Danielle Kane there for the rebound. McConnell gets it up the floor. Tries to get it down there to Lydia Baker, and it gets tipped out of bounds. Moore inbound inside to Baker. She kicks it back out to Emma McConnell for 3. No good. Biggers there to get the rebound. Inside to Kane. Tries to go up with it. Gets batted away. Lady Blue Devils will have it. Three out of the corner. No good. Lady Cats knock it out of bounds. It will stay down here with the Lady Blue Devils. Newland turns around, gets a shot up, and draws contact. She will go to the line to shoot a couple. As we still have the time ticking down, almost to a minute and a half left. First one rattles off. Second one will go. 56-21. Biggers up top to Mackenzie Moore. Over the corner to Danielle Kane. 3 arcs over the goal. Baker there for the rebound. And tried to get it back inside. Danielle Kane, she gets slung to the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Lady Blue Devils. Three-point shot on the way. Air ball, nothing there. And we are down to 25 seconds and counting. So Lady Cats will pick up one win here in this New Year Bash tournament. Biggers nearly goes out of bounds with it, kicks it back. Baker got it to McConnell. McConnell's 3 was no good, but that's going to do it. Time has run out, and that will be it for the senior girls here in Rosebud. Said good win. Like I said, you wanted to get a couple wins if you could, and this was just the situation that we found ourselves in, or at least the girls found themselves in. Like I said, give a little bit of props to the Shirley Lady Blue Devils. They took one on the chin the other night, and they stayed here and kept going. Got them a good bit more points than they did the other night. So, like I said, catch up with us again tonight, 6:45. The boys championship game. Wildcats will be taking on the Woodlawn Bears. And so now we got the Cross County Thunderbirds and the Shirley Blue Devil men coming out and getting ready to warm up. Like I said, if you're inclined, go and watch those. They're all being broadcast over on the Lake Area Sports website. And but until we see y'all again tonight, everybody have a good bit of your day. There's a good few hours between this game and the next, and we will. Me and Shane Martin will be back on tonight for that championship game. Until then, everybody have a good day. Go Cats.